New at 10, we've all been there where you think you have more money in your bank account than what's actually there. Well, that's what happened to the city of Columbus to the tune of $881,000. Our Quentin Smith asked city leaders about where this money may have went. He joins us now live in the studio with more. Hey, Quentin.
Yeah, Scott, this alarming news is catching city leaders by surprise. The city is currently facing a deficit of close to $1 million. Now, during tonight's city council meeting, the board did not address this issue, but let me give you a breakdown of how we got to this point. According to Chief Financial Officer Milton Rawl, $460,000 is from overspending on expenses, and the majority of those expenses are coming from overtime that was paid to multiple city departments. The other $421,000 is from shortfalls on revenue from this past fiscal year. Now, Mayor Robert Smith admits there was some neglect and says the board should have been notified as to where they stood and how much money they had. Right now, city leaders are working to come up with ways to overcome this deficit, and Mayor Smith says the city does have reserves they can use to help them overcome this shortage.
We're going to have to be more frugal in our spending, and then as far as the majority of it was overtime, and with overtime, when you discuss the big three, well, the police department, fire department, and the public works department, those are the three departments where most of the overtime occurs, and is more with the police department and fire department. So we're working at decreasing some of the overtime in every way that we can to get to where we need to be.
During executive session tonight, the board took up two personnel matters, and both of them being job performances of an employee. Now, one of them was the performance of a Columbus police officer. No action was taken on that matter. However, on the other matter, which was related to the job performance of a city administrator, the worker was suspended for 16 working days and placed on probation for 6 months.